Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we got a set of these very fancy Impro Corrado headlights. So this is the good one, and it came with the adjuster at the back, but on the other one it's actually missing. So in this video we're going to make one of these. So everyone loves good unboxing videos, so these are my Impro lights. They're obviously right hand drive. We open them up. Take this out, you've already seen this one. Out. Better not drop it now. But that's the Impro light, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's angel eye lights with a projector. Better not drop it. So anyway, this adjuster here, so when you twist the little knob here, it actually lowers and raises your headlight. And this one over here will actually set the angle left and right. So this is the important one. And these are very known for braking, so you can see that my one, this is actually a second-hand one that I got. Managed to get it in, but as I was getting in, they actually broke up. So I think it's actually the heat and the sunlight just breaks up the plastic. So there's a little knob just there. So we're going to recreate all of this. There's a joint back here which connects into the light, and that's what we have to do. So let's go and make this. So obviously the first thing is we have to break down the headlight. So you undo it here, 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 just literally just pop them out and it pops out. Then you get a screwdriver underneath each of these little H clamps. There's three at the top, one at this side, two at the far side, and then there's three across the bottom. And they just ping off. Put your hand on top of them when you're pinging them off so you don't lose them. And basically after that you pretty much disassembled the entire headlight. So what we do is we take off the plastic bezel. Then we're left with the glass bezel. We take that off. There's a seal going with it, so you make sure to take the seal. Then we have to break down the housing. So thankfully mine is actually loose. I was able to get it out. It is a bit of a struggle, but on the standard Corrado ones, it's the exact same setup. So you give them a wiggle and they will come out. Maybe a very forceful wiggle, but they will come out. Obviously disconnect any wires that are back there. And then you're left with these three joints. So there's one here, and one here. So they're the corresponding joints. One over here, and that's the one that's missing. So that's the one we're going to make. So the way they work is there's a little bit of wiggle to them, so they twist a little bit. And this one here will set your left and right. This one up here, if it was there, it would set your heights. There's a clip we have to find to go into this. So that's probably the only hard bit to do. But thankfully I do have one of these. I managed to find one. You can buy them on the internet anyway. I don't know what they're called. They're probably just light adjusters. But there's a ball and socket that has to go into that. So that's the socket. So there's a ball, and that's the bit we have to make. So these are the parts I'm going to use. So this one here fits perfectly into this, but it's too short and there's no way of actually holding it to twist it. So I'm just going to remake this in steel. It has to be that bit longer. This is the piece we're going to use. So that's obviously the socket, and that's obviously the ball, so we're going to join them. So my plan is to probably turn this and get this to stick in there somehow. And what I'm thinking of doing is actually attaching it to the pedestal drill. So that's going to go in like that. I'm going to use that then to adjust the height afterwards, so I can put a 17mm socket onto it. And then this will hopefully have a ball cut into it, and then that can slide in and out and do its job. Okay, so let's set that up. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to film this, so I'm going to use the grinder and just grind off some of those threads and see how we get on. Okay, that's not going to work. So that should fit in there, and there should be some resistance. So you can see that it's going to fit like that, and if I push it any further it's going to click in. But when I do this, there's not enough of like say a ball to fit, and also the difference is quite substantial. So smash like that. Yeah, like that. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, so new plan. is to put it in upside down. I'm going to spin it, and then I'm going to use the angle grinder and take off the sides and turn it down to, I think, 7.5 mil diameter. Okay, I think this will work.
A few moments later.
Okay, let's check this out. So I think I'm really happy how this is turning out. So taking the measurement of the head here for the dome or the mushroom, it's the same here. Taking the total height this way, it's equal to the same here. Taking the throat of it across, it's the same. So yeah, it's turning out really well. Okay, let's take it out. Check that out. That looks brilliant. I'm so happy with that. So let's compare it to the original. And yeah, I'm really happy how it turned out. So the reason for this neck here is when I push this in, it has to have some articulation that it can move. If it was, say, like this way, it wouldn't, there'd be no place for it to move. So it has to go in this way, so you have lots of movement. Not that it's going to need an awful lot of movement, but I said I better make it fairly close to the original so that it'll actually work. Okay, so you can see I have run sandpaper on it, so it is lovely and smooth. So let's see if it clips in. Brilliant. Okay, really happy how that turned out. Better than I even expected. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to put maybe a little bit of copper grease. Not so much that it needs movement, but it'd be the only way of protecting the metal from rusting. But overall, really happy how it turned out. Okay, on to the next part. Okay, so we need a washer to fill in this hole. So it's roughly 33 millimeters. Right, okay, let's do that. Okay, here we have the washer that's too big. So this is an extra bolt I have. We're going to slide it in here. Okay, so we're going to turn this and use the angle grinder on the same method. Okay, let's give this a try. So that's the hole. It's ground down. See, that fits perfectly. And then this is obviously going to go through there and be adjusted, but obviously on the opposite side. So first we're going to weld on a nut just here. Okay, getting ready to weld it. Zzz. Okay, and that's how it looks all together. So put it together, and that's how it looks. I've added this nut just here as a jam nut because if I'm driving, I don't know whether it's going to unwind itself, and then obviously my lights won't be set. So maybe I need a jam nut just there to lock it. Also, I haven't welded this one on. I think I'm going to use Loctite. That way, if I need to adjust it a long way in and I need to get rid of this nut, I still have a way of getting it off. Not really sure what of the total length that I need, but I think overall that's pretty good. So that's how it looks on the inside. Obviously the super glue will be going underneath it, and I'll just stick it so it just won't come out. And overall, that's it. So let's reattach the lights and see how it looks. So just for anyone that wonders, how does it actually all attach? So I'm just going to literally push it in like that, put the clip on this side, and it should just push down. Just like that. That'll be it now, locked in, and then obviously as I turn this will move and we'll be able to adjust. Okay, that's now the light all back together again, so let's check it out. Brilliant. That's working really well. And these are my really fancy VW Corrado headlights. Love them. Okay, so guys, check that out. I'm absolutely loving that. So that's now my Corrado headlights all fixed and back together again. I'm absolutely loving this. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? What do you guys think? It works anyway, that's the main thing. And if you like the channel, subscribe over there. If you want to support me, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com, link in the description down below. Or what you can do is do the super thanks, which you find a little icon just underneath this video, and you can give a donation. All the money goes back into the channel and helps me get better equipment or more car parts. So as always guys, thanks for watching, see you later.